So it's 3:30 a.m. I have an exam, human anatomy. That's at 11 a.m. This is what I'm getting like, I don't know, 6 hours of sleep or something. And I also have lab that same day. But I just spent like the past few hours studying for the exam. And I'm finally done like just reviewing my notebook. Because like the night before the exam, or like even like hours before the exam, I like to review like the entirety of like all the notes I've taken for the upcoming quiz or whatever. Because like sometimes I'll be taking the quiz, I'll be like, if only I had reviewed my notebook before, because like I know like where the answer would be in my notebook, but like I don't remember it. Like if I literally reviewed it before, like I will know. So I don't want that to happen, you feel me? Because we're only have a few more weeks left of the semester, and in that class I only have like 2 or 3 more quizzes. And as of now, I currently have like an 80, which is a B minus, and I'm trying to get like at least a 90. So I'm still trying to make the academic comeback, you know? Like my grade isn't bad, but I want to do better. I know I can do better. That's what I'm wearing right now, sweatpants. They're cozy, flannel, because it wasn't that cold today. It was a high of 60 degrees. Underneath, butterfly shirt and heart earrings. I guess my puff is like off center, but like it's okay. I'm just gonna wash my hair like later. Well, it's now today. Anyways, it's almost 4 a.m. So I'm gonna head off to my dorm and head off to bed. Like the problem is that I'm basically a night owl, and I have trouble like going to sleep like right away, even if I'm like tired. Even like right now I'm not like tired. Like I just have trouble like actually falling asleep. By the time I actually fall asleep, it'll most likely be like a little past 4. I don't even bother like checking the time anymore. I'm like, I just want to know what time it is. I'm just gonna sleep. So I just want to looking at like 6 hours of sleep, because I have to wake up at like 10 something. It's the middle of April. I have 2 more weeks of classes left, and I'm not gonna lie, like the end of year loss of motivation is starting to kick in already. Like I have this whole list of things that I need to do, and like sometimes like when I have like so many things to do, I just end up like not doing anything at all. In fact, I'm not even like panicking. At one point I just accept my fate and I'm just chilling, like I don't have anything to do. It's just that I also tend to like get overwhelmed. Like I'll be like, oh, I have all these things to do, where do I even start? So I sometimes actually like take the time to like actually write down what I need to do, and then like actually write down the plan of what to do so I can actually get stuff done. How the doers get stuff done. I remember last year, like around this time, like, you know, towards the end of the semester, and I was stressing and not really taking care of myself. That's when my hair really took the effect, like the toll, because last year my hair was dyed, like around this time of last year, my hair was dyed red, but like 2 different shades of red basically. And if you see the photo from like the beginning, from when I first dyed my hair that color to like the end of the school year, when I was stressing, not taking care of my hair, like moisturizing it and everything. It's almost 9 p.m. It's a Wednesday, and I have stuff to do. I'm not going to say it out loud because I'm just going to end up like staring off into space for a while, and I need to like be able to like lock in and get stuff done. The funny thing is, I wanted to ask one of my friends, like, if he wanted to like just hang out with me for like a day, like towards the end of the semester, like around finals time, when we're in that space of no longer having classes, but also like finals haven't finished yet, like that little space. Because for me, I only have 1 final. I don't know about him, but I only have 1 final, so like, you know, I have like extra days like after classes, and I wanted to ask him if he wanted to just like hang out, because like we almost never get to hang out. Like we've been talking about it. I know that last year we used to study together because we had 2 classes together, but now we don't. And like we're both like kind of like shy, quiet people, so like I don't know how to go about asking him like, yo, you want to hang out, because then it might just be awkward. So yeah, I do plan on like asking him if he wants to hang out, and I wanted to do it like now, like if I see him like any day now, like just ask him like, yo, like some point during the end of the school year, do you want to just like, I don't know, hang out, do something? So that way like I can be sure that like his plans are cleared, like his schedule is cleared, and like I can actually get to thinking about what we'll do. Because I was thinking that like we should like rent not like a boat, but like do some kind of a water activity on the river, like paddle boat, canoe, that kind of stuff. I don't know how much it'll cost. I mean, I looked at the prices before like months ago, and the prices weren't bad, but like could be interesting, could be something fun, hanging out with the homies before 4-month summer break. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to say was that I actually once again start my job search, because when I went home like this past weekend, I went to the place where I worked at last summer, Stop and Shop, and I asked them like, oh, are you hiring for the summer, you know, season or whatever? And she told me no. In fact, that they're overstaffed because like the other Stop and Shop closed, so like their workers came here, so it's like overstaffed. I mean, it could change like within these next few weeks, but as of now, they're overstaffed. So like I definitely need to like make headway, make leeway on like finding my summer jobs. I don't have to go through what I went through last year, which was taking I think like 2 3 months before I finally found a summer job. Because I'm not going back to Subway for one. I always reiterate that I'm not going back to Subway. And Stop and Shop doesn't seem stable anymore. So the other places I want to call and like check out are ShopRite. That's basically like Stop and Shop, but like better prices. And I know that place better than Stop and Shop, to be honest. I was even thinking of BJ's as a bakery clerk. Like yes, they denied my application last year, but also like when I applied, when I had like maybe like 1.5 more months left of staying at home. So like they probably at least like they let me know like they denied it instead of like keeping me waiting. But like the 1.5 months compared to like 4 months, like I can learn a lot in the 4 months, especially since like of my previous kitchen experience, like used to work at Subway, used to outright work with food, and like here in college I work at a dining hall, so I feel get that food experience, and then working for like Stop and Shop for a month, getting to see like different foods, so like I have that food kitchen experience. Yeah, the goal is to like basically secure or at least be confident about what my job will be when I get back home in like a few weeks, so I don't have to deal with whatever happened last year. So yeah, I do have to at some point eventually call up my two places that I'm currently considering, ShopRite and BJ's. I know that places can be hesitant to hire college students because they'll only be there for the season. But like this is 4 months, I can get a lot done in 4 months. And the earlier the better. Also because like since college finishes in May and like high school finishes in June, I can like maybe beat out the competition of high schoolers, especially since like I'll be there, especially since like I have previous work experience. I'm over the age of 18, like I have that little edge, that competitive edge. But like yeah, let me actually get back to focusing on my work, because I don't want to be stressed out like last year. I want to have my ducks in a row. It's Thursday, April 25, 2 weeks before I guess like I finish college and everything, at least for the semester. I mean, I'm not gonna graduate yet. And it's basically something going on like every day from like now on till literally I leave on the Thursday. That's like 2 weeks from now. So today I have a lab practical. It's for gross human anatomy. I started to study earlier. I should do like better. But it's about 2 more hours until that class. So I'm currently doing that last minute studying to just make sure that I have everything. Like I know everything for the most part. I'm feeling way more confident than last time, but well, I'll just try my best. If you see like the stars, the green stars on my face, that's where my star projector right here. But like yeah, I'm gonna try to vlog while I can, because like I know that I tend to like get overwhelmed at some point with like everything going on, like final exams, quizzes, just like the end of the semester, everything coming to an end. But I'll try to vlog like while I can, salvage while I can, you feel me? So it's about 8 minutes before my lab practical exam. I went upstairs here because like downstairs I saw like most of my fellow lab classmates, and they were reviewing and like quizzing each other and like what could come up on the exam. And like that makes me nervous because then that like makes me realize like what I still don't know. And like at this point, if I don't know it and it's like a few minutes before the exam, I don't think I can learn it that quickly. So that just makes me more nervous. I chose to go upstairs here where it's like it's quieter. There's way fewer people. Alright, so I did indeed finish the lab practical. This time it was like, way better than last time. I'm not sure why I got, because we won't get grades till next week, but I'm expecting like maybe like definitely better than last time. So I want to say like 70s, 80s, because there were definitely like a few questions that like I was uncertain about, but like overall I feel like pretty good about it. Anyways, I also stopped and grabbed some snacks. I got Pringles, and I've never tried this before, but it's some kind of like superfood smoothie. It's like almost it's like around $3. I just said, well, screw it. I'm not really a big fan of like chips and stuff like that, but like when I get hungry, like I'll eat almost anything. So I just have this so that way, like when it's late at night and I get hungry, I have food. And this will probably consume like within the next few hours. I just decided an empty classroom per usual. I might take the rest of today as like an off day, because I just spent like these past few days studying for the lab practical exam that I just had. But also like I'm aware that I have stuff that I need to do. Like on Monday I have biology quiz. Tuesday is human anatomy quiz. Wednesday is psychology. And I also have to complete this writing draft. The draft is due on Wednesday. And I've barely started. In fact, I've barely even read the book. I've only read the introduction. And I haven't even read like the 6 chapters. It's like a 200 something page book, like around 250, 300 page. And I have it online. And overall, not quite looking forward to that. I'm gonna have to skim because like I have other stuff going on, so I can't like dedicate all my time to reading the book. So I'll just mostly have to skim to like see what supports my argument and whatnot. But like, yeah, I'll thug it out. I'll make it. 2 weeks countdown. So I just checked my grades, like the recently graded stuff, and I discovered I got like my lab practical grade back from last Thursday, and I got 25 out of 45, which is basically around the 56%, which is even worse than last time because last time I got a 20. Wait, my let me see. Last time I got 26 out of 45. Now I got 25 out of 45. Like, how did I do worse the second time? Especially like when I felt like more confident. I knew what to expect. Like, is that even my grade? Like, is that even my real score for real? I just saw and like now it definitely dampened my mood, but like my grade overall in that class is still just around a B. I think it was something like 84.95, which I think is just about B, right? But like what? I don't know if maybe it'll change within the next few days. Like maybe she doesn't curve the scores or anything. But like maybe someone will take pity on me or maybe someone will like argue for an answer or something, then I'll somehow be able to get like I don't know, like a few points back or whatever. Cause what happened in the past, like what gives me hope for this idea for y'all think I'm delusional? What gives me hope for this like little idea is because like at some point like earlier in the semester I noticed that one of my quiz grades changed and that it increased by I think just 2 points and like I was confused because like we didn't get like a math email or like I don't know why it increased. I don't know if like someone like brought up a good point about why an answer should count as correct or whatever. But like one of my quiz scores that was already like graded increased by 2 points. And I'm like no 2%. So I mean 2%. So I'm like I don't know like why that happened or how, but like I'll take it because like maybe it'll add up in the long run, or maybe it'll be that little small 2 points, 2% that makes me go from a whole different letter grade or whatever. So like I'm taking it. But like yeah, that's what's up.